Hello everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Legally Yours, where we share unfiltered, raw courtroom conversations.
This podcast is a place we have created, especially those who feel lost in the legal world. We are here to speak and discuss about the various challenges which we have faced and how we navigated them. We are not here to give any gyan or to pretend as if we have figured it all out. We are still learning too.
So, to begin with, we would like to know how did you opt for litigation after your law?
मेरी तो कुंडली में लिखा था, but on a serious note, to answer your question, I would say that when I was interning, I used to feel really very fascinated by the court environment, and when I used to see and look at the senior advocates arguing on the dais, only by looking at them, I used to feel really very confident.
Yeah, that's right.
So that was one of the reasons why I opted for litigation. Secondly, I would say that in litigation, every day is a new day.
Yeah, so
Every day
very
is a
true.
new challenge, no matter how prepared you are with your matter, with your case. Litigation is a profession. It will throw many challenges all at once.
I 100% agree to it because every day there is something or the else that you're learning new. Like even if you're in the court, you're observing, if you're a keen observer or not, you'll still have something that you learn at the end of the day. It may be law, it may be life. You cannot always be certain to law. And if this day is nothing that you have learned, even at the end of the day, even if you read a Supreme Court judgment and you look towards it, you'll still be satisfied. You'll have a sleep that is satisfying because you know that you're learning. And these baby steps are actually very, very impactful into your career into litigation. So I 100% agree with your point that litigation is one of those fields in law that where if you opt for litigation, you are opting for a challenges 100%. That's so true to justify like what you're doing.
But what I would like to add on this, that don't be afraid of the challenges, all the embarrassments, all the stories which you will face in this field are only the baby steps which will make you become a better version of yourself in this profession itself.
Yeah,
You are
100%.
just learning and growing each day in litigation. And one of the many reasons, I'm so sorry I forgot to mention, I could never imagine myself into a static job.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually forgot to mention it. So litigation is the exact opposite of a static job. And
100%. And even when we come from a space where we have always heard that a professional degree embarks with a lot of power, and being females, we have heard a lot of people say that this profession holds power, and when you're female, the power is even more into this profession. So yeah, I agree to this point, and you're very right at this point. But I would really also like to know how was your family's reaction to it?
so my family's reaction was obviously a very happy one.
Oh.
Because I was not into law. I never thought of entering or opting for law as my career. I was a very creative person. I always wanted to become an artist. I was so much into fine arts and painting and stuff. So my family was really very happy that I opted for a professional degree, and you can imagine how happy they might be.
No, mine was very, very opposite. And when it comes to me, so okay, I still remember a very, very nice moment I would like to share on camera also. Okay, so I was just at my place and I had no idea of somebody coming home, and my father was having a conversation and I just went there to say hi, hello to that uncle, and that uncle told me, तो बेटा अब आगे क्या करना है? Then I just randomly said, uncle अभी मुझे law करना है माँ के घर की चोरी लॉ करेगी क्या? वकील बनेगी तू? तो he was around me actually, so he said that, and my father added spice to it as saying कि हाँ जबान चलती है तो वकालत भी चली जाएगी. So that's a standard of Indian family, I must say.
So Nikita, as far as I'm aware, मुझे नहीं लगता तुम्हारी फैमिली में कोई लीगल बैकग्राउंड से पहले रहा है तुमसे.
नहीं.
So have you heard of this thing कि litigation तो connections, contacts से ही चलती है? मतलब if you are planning to enter into this field, you have to have good network, good connections so that you can survive.
ये हाँ, ये मैंने बहुत सुना है. You're very true. मैंने बहुत लोगों से सुना था कि जब मतलब मैं इवन व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग लॉ, मेरे से बहुत बारी पूछा जाता था कि अच्छा तो तुम्हारे घर से कौन है, आप किसके अंडर इंटर्नशिप करोगे, आपके घर में किसी को कोई जानते हो, कोई अच्छा लॉयर है. एंड सबके मुंह से एक कॉमन टर्म आती थी, तुम्हारा कोई फैमिली लॉयर है. तो आई वाज लाइक वेरी ब्लैंक एट दैट मोमेंट. एंड ऑनेस्टली ऑल्सो व्हेन आई एंटर्ड इनटू लिटिगेशन एज अ न्यू फ्रेशर, इट वाज लाइक जंगल वो वाली चीज हो गई थी कि मैं एक जंगल में जा रही हूँ बिना किसी मैप के, बिना किसी डायरेक्शंस के, क्योंकि मुझे पता ही नहीं कि अब मैं पहले किस सीनियर के पास जाऊं या मैं पहले कहाँ से इंटर्नशिप शुरू करूं. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ दिस, लाइक सुना तो सब नहीं यही होता है कि लिटिगेशन में नेटवर्क्स बहुत जरूरी है, पर आई वुड सीरियसली से ऐसा नहीं होता है कि इफ यू हैविंग नो नेटवर्क मीन्स नो लिटिगेशन, नो ग्रोथ इन लिटिगेशन. इट्स एक्चुअली कि हाँ, अगर आपका कोई नेटवर्क नहीं है तो आपका लिटिगेशन का पहला स्टेप होता है मेक नेटवर्क्स, build a network and then enter into litigation and then it leads to growth into litigation. Basically it is like that. But if you're having networks, it's good that you don't have to take the extra step. If not, you have to take an extra step.
If you're not having any connects or connection, that doesn't mean, or that should not demotivate you from entering this field, because eventually it is the first step which you have to take. You have to enter once, you have to make your own contacts, you have to grow, you have to make a name, and you will definitely grow in this field.
और देखो कनेक्शंस भी है तो भी क्या होगा, कनेक्शन से आप सिर्फ किसी के अच्छे के पास इंटर्नशिप कर पाओगे, पर सीखना तो तुम्हें खुद ही पड़ेगा. लाइक वो तो तुम्हें सीनियर्स के पास इतना टाइम नहीं होता कि वो बैठ के तुम्हें ये समझाए ना कि ये करो या वो करो. ये तो ऑफिस एनवायरनमेंट से, ये खुद के अडेप्टेशन स्किल्स पे कि आप कितना अच्छा अडेप्ट कर पाते हो.
इससे मुझे एक स्टोरी याद आई. सीनियर्स हर चीज नहीं सिखाते हैं. आई वुड रियली लाइक टू शेयर दिस विद यू.
प्लीज, वी वुड लव टू.
व्हेन आई वाज in my initial days of litigation, I had just entered into court.
Like the internship phase or your?
Not the internship phase, not the internship phase. मेरा enrollment हो गया था and I was wearing the gown. And for those who don't know, there is a cause list.
Basically for everybody to understand what a cause list is, I'll give a brief discussion कि कोर्ट में कौन से नंबर पे, आइटम नंबर पे आपका केस लगा हुआ और कौन से कोर्ट में लगा हुआ, वो एक cause list होती है. For brief discussion,
right. So you know it. कैसी होती है cause list. So I didn't know how to read it. Many of you might wonder कि उसको read करने में क्या होता है. For those who have idea of that. But there are different categories like fresh matters, then for orders, for admission, reply, file, not filed. I used to get so confused with that, and I used to feel so embarrassed even, to ask that question or to put that question to my senior.
ये पूछ लिया तो वो सोचेंगे ये नहीं आता.
Exactly. कि तुमने गाउन पहन लिया है, you are an advocate, you are officially an advocate now, and you don't even know how to read a cause list. So that is one of the very little incident which I am sharing. ऐसे तो बहुत होता है litigation में, and what I would say now कि अब वो जैसे मैंने face कर लिया, those are just the steps which are making you grow.
Maybe आपको उस वक्त लगे embarrassment, but वो actually आपकी learning है, वो कोई embarrassment नहीं है. जैसे मुझे भी बहुत अच्छे से याद है कि जब ये चीजें हुई हैं तो सीनियर्स ये बोलते हैं कि cause list पढ़ना भी एक आर्ट होती है. It is not कि सबको पहले से ही पता होता है. And like in your case, your cause list is कोर्ट वाली cause list. हमारे ऑफिस की cause list अलग होती थी. हमारे ऑफिस में क्या होता था कि मतलब शॉर्ट फॉर्म्स में लिखे हुए होते थे कि CSA है, CFA है, XOBJ है. तो मतलब मुझे समझ ही नहीं आता था ये क्या है. मतलब एडमिशन हियरिंग तो चलो ये तो बहुत आगे की बोल रही, मेरे को तो ये भी नहीं पता था शॉर्ट फॉर्म. जैसे XOBJ मुझे पता ही नहीं था वो क्रॉस ऑब्जेक्शन होता है. तो मतलब ये सारी चीजें हमको भी नेविगेट हुई डे बाय डे. हमने भी ये धीरे धीरे गलतियां करी, किसी से पूछा, थोड़ा अशेम फील हुआ, पर हमने यही सोचा कि नहीं पूछेंगे तो पता भी नहीं चलेगा. और जब मुझको तो वो बहुत इंसिडेंट अच्छे से याद है कि जब मुझे सीनियर ने ये बोल दिया था कि अरे कॉज लिस्ट पढ़ना भी एक आर्ट होता है, सबको जरूरी नहीं आपको आते. मेरे को तो ऐसा लगा अरे वाह मतलब मेरा डाउट अच्छा था.
It actually is a very good doubt, क्योंकि these are the little questions जो लोग पूछने से कतराते हैं कि how would the senior react या how would the other person react. But no, if there is a doubt, you should ask it, क्योंकि litigation में there will be a lot of doubts like these.
True.
And those will only show that yes, you are curious to know things, and yes, you are towards the path of growing.
Yeah.
For example, एक और example है, जब enrollment हो गया था तब की ही बात है. I was having a very random conversation with one of the seniors. I don't know the person.
Okay.
हम लोग court में we were sitting and we were just chatting. So the person was asking me, अच्छा you look young, कितना टाइम हुआ तुमको ज्वाइन करे हुए.
ये बेसिकली सब पूछते ही हैं अपन लोगों से.
I told him about everything. तो he just shared something जो काफी weird sound करेगा, but the thing is that it is actually very true.
Like
He
what?
just said to me कि आजकल तो काफी टाइम बदल गया है. People are entering into this field and people में भी young people are entering. उसमें भी कैटेगरी है कि फीमेल्स आर एंटरिंग इनटू दैट. एंड ही जस्ट शेयर्ड विद मी कि पहले तो ऐसा माना जाता था कि वकालत उन्हीं के लिए है, या एक अच्छा वकील तो वही होता है जिसके बाल सफेद होते हैं.
ओह अच्छा, इसीलिए किसी डाई के एड में वकील नहीं होता है, वो कैसे अपने बाल सफेद से काले करवा ले.
तो हैविंग ग्रे हेयर इज अ यू नो मार्क कि that person is very experienced, very learned, तो हम तो भाई उन्हीं के पास जाएंगे.
नहीं, but see, entering into a litigation field like this, no, आपको ये दिमाग में रखना ही है कि you are building something from scratch. See, Rome was not built in a day, and litigation actually justifies to it very, very nicely.
Exactly. For people जिनके पास कोई बैकिंग सपोर्ट है भी, इवन दे आर बिल्डिंग फ्रॉम स्क्रैच. क्योंकि एक खुद का रिकॉग्निशन एंड खुद का आइडेंटिटी तो उन लोगों को भी बनाना होता है ना. इवन दो दे हैव फैमिली मेंबर्स previously who have had been in this profession, but I personally feel कि even they are building from scratch and yeah, struggle उनका भी होता है.
I agree. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो struggle ही नहीं करते हैं, उनको तो सब कुछ ही मिलता है. देखो, कुछ चीजें मिल सकती हैं, but सब कुछ नहीं मिल सकता है. कुछ चीजें आपको खुद ही बनानी पड़ती हैं. तो yeah, I agree to this point कि हाँ, struggle सबके लिए ही होते हैं. बस वो ऐसी बात है कि कुछ किसी के लिए struggle का definition कुछ और होगा, किसी और के लिए कुछ और होगा. But ये इससे ये मतलब नहीं है कि मतलब आप लोगों को इस फील्ड में आने से पहले 10 बार second thought देना. No guys, it just continues. You learn, you grow, and you continue into this profession. And sometimes we have seen people do wonderful into the very initial, and we have seen people do wonderful at a very stage of very long time. There is कुछ सालों बाद भी वो अच्छा करते ही हैं. So it's a very very like profession ऐसा है कि कुछ समय बाद ना आपको इसकी आदत भी हो जाती है. So ये भी एक चीज है कि litigation में आदत सी हो जाती है. फिर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि हाँ सही चल रहा है, सही है, हो जाएगा. So guys, let's dive into the last segment of our show for the day, which is a rapid fire session, a fun game session that you all know the rules. I don't need to explain. So Vrinda, I'll be asking you some questions. Okay, let's start. Have you ever forgotten your file at home which you prepared for the whole night?
No, and I would say one should never forget it.
Okay, entered or appeared onto dice without having the file of the case?
Yes.
Okay. What do you prefer, drafting or research?
Drafting.
Civil or criminal?
Criminal.
Okay. Into the next 1 minute, into layman language, explain what is res judicata.
If a case has been decided by the court, it cannot be filed again by the same parties for the same subject matter.
Okay, right. So, last question for the day, Vrinda. Do you agree networking is more important than talent in litigation?
No comments.
So, guys, that's all for today. We'll spill some more beans in another episode.
Till then, from the corridors to the mic, this is Legally Yours, signing off.
See you.